YB stays on your neck.
Stays on my neck.
When you saw that first fight, knowing now that you're going to come into camp for the second fight, and I'm not looking to give away strategy or whatnot, but what do you think Joshua either didn't do in the first fight or can add in the second fight that you may be able to help him with the sparring?
The only problem that Joshua trained, but it's only he trained in Miami. You know, he saw the Latinos, the chicas, you know, the ladies, you know. Yeah, but it don't matter, you know. It's you know, this game we're in. It's how you come back is the most important thing.
Yo, my dons, make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and obviously hit the bell for notifications. So we just heard there from a Team AJ insider giving us an insight into what happened on June 1st. Now, Derek Chisora said that the reason it went to pot was because AJ was chilling with the mamacitas, with the senoritas from the, where was it again? Cali, no, Miami, not Cali, Miami mamacitas. Now, what do we know? All I know is this, listen, go back and watch the fight on June 1st. Now, I know there'll be people who don't believe it, but I'm just gonna lay the facts out clear and plain for you, one time, yeah? What do we know happened on June 1st? AJ's legs were weak. The legs were weak, man. I don't care what no one says. He didn't have the drive, weren't there. The drive had been sucked out of his legs. Now that you can take that as you want to take it. However, you know what I mean. When everyone's there, the drive had been sucked out of his legs, literally. Yeah, they want a bit of drive in them legs. They want a bit of drive in that mind. That's what happens to you. See, like I can't lie and make up that. I can't lie and make up that. Me myself have experienced the plentifulness that the world champ will experience. I can't myself make out I've experienced the caliber of female that AJ would experience. I'd be lying to you. It's the bottom line. I could come on here. Don't get me wrong. I could come on here and say, yeah, man, your boy the YB, man, he be fucking with them A-level bitches, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't know anything about it. That said, I can visualize. I can what's the word? I can imagine how plentiful it is, especially in Miami. Listen, what do we know? David Haye went there as well. In fact, that's a great example. When David Big Toe fought Tony Bellend, what happened there? No words of a lie. What happened there? Seriously, what happened in that fight? Who else had dodgy legs? Yeah? David Big Toe was falling all over the gaff, was he not? People blamed his Achilles. Oh, it's Achilles. No, it's Miami. That's what it is. Yeah? Miami, all the legs, that's what happens to you. You go to Miami, and your legs, literally, for whatever reason, all the force, all the life force gets sucked out of you. No doubt now, you people can sit there, I'm sure there'll be people who are trying to say, oh, it's not that, oh, listen, we got 2 data points now. David Haye went there and literally couldn't stand up. And he was in there with Tony Pillow Fist Bellew, yeah? Was he not? Big hard back David Haye, London Don. Big, thick looking dude, wasn't he, David Haye? Big, thick legs, big, thick arms. Gets in there with a blown up 175er and can't hold a shot. Falling all over the gaff. That there is what you call, it's the plague of Miami. Yeah? And as I've said before, it takes a very strong individual. Because, as I said, I'm just speculating myself, but let's do a bit of, let me try and set the scene for you. Alright, so, you are not only world champion, you are unified world champion. Not only are you, and then listen, I'm sure some LDBC dons will be like, oh, yeah, man, YB, he loves Anthony Joshua's body. I'm just gonna call a spade on this one, yeah. Bottom line, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. You man can, unlike other people, I'm not in denial, yeah. How does you ask any female? Yeah, ask any female. Pick an athlete today. It's not me being biased. I'm just calling a spade a spade. It don't make a scrap of difference to me. Yeah, it don't help me anyhow by saying this, but it's the facts of the matter. 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, 7 times out of 10, a high proportion of times they're going with AJ, no doubt. And that's real. That is, because I'm not being funny. Even people like Mike Tyson, yes, of course he had high-level women, but what I'm saying is, he wasn't seen as that kind of symbol. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah? AJ's tall, dark, a particular way. Now, as I keep saying, it don't make a scrap of difference to me, but in Miami it makes a scrap of difference. Yeah? 3-time world champion. All the money, all the riches, all the hypergamy available. Yeah? Go there, in Miami it's full of people that in Miami, it's all about, from what I've observed, it's all about class there. As in, it's all about standing. Yeah, I bet if you go there and you're some high rapper, you get the same thing, get the same treatment. Everyone wants to be seen with the man. Everyone wants to be seen with the champ, and that goes hand in hand. Listen, how do you think all these Me Too cases are dropping? It's one of them ones there. Trust me. Well, after the thing gets done. And they get sour because they've been left off. They thought they were part of the squad. That's what they thought. They thought it was become part of the squad day. No, it was just quick ting day. Yeah, quick ting. I'm gone. See you later. Back to the UK. I got to fight Andy Ruiz. One of them ones there. But listen, whether or not anyone wants to believe it, and all jokes aside, though, just quickly actually, just all jokes aside, I actually think that this was the case. But I'm gonna ride with it anyway for a bit of banter. But listen, we know David Haye got in there with no legs. We know he couldn't stand up half shot. We know he couldn't take a shot off of a 175. What happens now? AJ rocks up. Now, I've got to be honest, at the time, this time in May 2019, when the rumours were swirling, let's get it right, the rumours were swirling. People were speculating, I don't know why, I think, yeah, but even before June 1st, people were saying, I don't know why AJ's going Miami for. Miami's not the place to be, really, when you're an athlete. Miami's not the place to be when you're the man. Miami's not the place to be when you're meant to be doing a training camp. In fact, I'm pretty sure David Haye said that. All jokes aside, yeah, no word of a lie. I'm pretty sure David Haye said, obviously after his legs fell apart, he actually said, I don't think AJ should be going to Miami. So he's all jokes aside, yeah. Well, why is he saying that for? If it's nothing to do with Miami, yeah. If it wasn't to do with having all the strength sucked out of his legs, what's it about then? Because it's not like Miami is some mysterious place like a Bermuda Triangle where you go there and it just drains your legs and it drains all the life force out your body. What is it about it? I'll tell you what's about it. It's the mamacitas, yeah? 100%. Derek Chisora knows. He knows. Yeah? David Haye now knows. David Haye learnt the hard way, unfortunately. Because he like AJ thought, you know what? I'm gonna rock to Miami and just do my thing there. Yeah, and we know for a fact as well, never mind AJ isn't massively known as a playboy, but we know David Haye was. David Haye, in fact, he used to have a proper base set up in Miami. That's because he used to love doing that kind of thing there. Yeah, we know that for a fact. And he thought fighting Bellend, the blown up 175er, he thought he could rock to Miami, do his quing tick, do his thing quickly, and then fly back over to the UK and deal with the 175. But he couldn't do it. Legs were gone. Legs were finished. But anyway, as I was saying, never mind that. Add all that to one. David Haye himself said, I don't know why AJ's going to Miami. There's nothing good that can come from Miami. 2-2s. AJ gets in the ring. What do we know? The legs. For me anyway, the legs are a key thing. He couldn't hold them. Couldn't hold the legs. It was almost like, when he's backing up, it was almost like he was fighting on them. You know them things that, in Fury does head movement with Ben Davidson, and they've got them floppy things, and he pokes him at his head. They're like them long. It's kind of them things you use in swimming pool. When you're a kid and they're like them long flumy things. His legs looked like two of them, yeah? Had these long, flumy legs, and he was kind of stumbling around, and anytime Andy Ruiz hit him, it wasn't like as I said before, it wasn't like he got short-circuited, it was just like, you know what I mean, when everyone's there, like, you just had no legs underneath you. Miami. That there is what you call, we're gonna name it today, Miami-itis, yeah? Miami-itis. Not only that, though, the other thing that is, in my opinion, a sign of Miami-itis, we know now, who was it the other day? I'm trying to think who it was. That was it, Lawrence Okoli. Lawrence Okoli said, I'm pretty sure, he had a Sky interview, and he was eating food. He was eating some food on the steps of his yard or something like that. So on the steps of some yard, and he said then, I've only ever had sex once before a fight, and when I did it, I got into the fight, or that in that particular fight, I got in there and I had no drive, and I swore to God, oh my God, please let me win this fight, and if I do, I'll never do that again. That's the example there, yeah. Bottom line, all these little bits of information, don't worry, the YB will add them up for you. He will additionalize them for you, no doubt, yeah. But add it all up, and the last thing I want to say is on the whole power thing, the whole life force thing is this. Listen. The arms as well. People like to mention the legs, but the arms. Think about when AJ was in the build-up to Jarrell Miller, and he was talking about the things he was going to do with his jab to Jarrell Miller's big porky face. Yeah. Look at the Andy Ruiz. Look at the Andy Ruiz fight. Where was the jab at? Nowhere. Yeah. All that stuff. All the force out of him. Same as Okoli. Yeah. Same as David Haye. Same as Chisora. Had been sucked out of him. No doubt. Yeah, the best part of that fight, the best part of June 1st, was in some broads in Miami. That's the bottom line. The whole of AJ's fight was back in Miami. Yeah, back in Miami in a whole lot of tissues. Bottom line. Yeah, no doubt. Nah, but all jokes aside, I don't think, personally, I'm not, it would be funny, only he knows, well, only maybe people around him know, but only he knows what was what. It could be, who knows, man, because you never know. People have said before that AJ has a polished public outlook, but maybe he's going on ruthless behind the scenes, and it wouldn't be, to be honest, it wouldn't be a big shock. Either way, it wouldn't be a big shock, because I can see him going raggo behind closed doors, because you've got to remember, at the end of the day, he's a 30-year-old man, and if I was in that situation, and if I had that supply of high caliber women at my feet, I'd be going on ruthless as well. So if there's one of them ones there, I can't. It takes a very what's the word? It takes a special individual to turn down that kind of caliber, in my opinion. What do I know? Maybe other men, maybe not other men can turn down the high level. Not me. I'd be saying yes. One of them ones there. You know what I mean? No one's there. Trust me. You'd be getting service. Never mind fighting. They'd be getting the service, no doubt. Anyway, listen. December 7th is imposing. If AJ was messing with the broads, put the broads down for this one. This December 7th thing, yeah. This one here is one of them ones where you put the females down. They can wait. December 8th. December 8th is when a gal come out. Not December 7th, but we're going to Saudi. Actually, to be fair, it's just as bad. It's just as bad, if not worse, at Saudi than it is in Miami. If truth be known. Them Saudi things, man, they come out to play as well. They try everything. Saudi's now known as a place, or the UAE is now known as the place. They're trying to be Miami, yeah? They're trying to be the new Miami of the world, no doubt, 100%. But listen, as I said before, December 7th is imposing. And on this one, there ain't going to be no excuse on this one. There ain't going to be no excuses. No, you can't pull any of these Miami cards anymore. That card's been played, yeah? Straight to the point. This dude, this turkey, this $100 million turkey in Ruiz, that's exactly what he is, yeah? And that's, you have to treat turkeys. What do we know you do to turkeys on Christmas Day? You chop them up and brock them down.